So I came across this, and dear. This was from Rotten Politics. And this apparently happened. Actually, I looked into it in more detail in at least one or two publications. I mean, for example, Cornwall Live. Armed police called as Truro disorder. Think about this, Truro in Cornwall. Disorder with bladed articles leaves man seriously injured. You see, the thing is, if we can't use words, remember all this mindfulness. Remember, it's witchcraft, because ultimately, mindfulness, the pursuit of it, the programming, the foisting upon everybody else. Look, don't think. Think what you can't see, of which will become more over time. Be mindful of what you say. It's a veiled threat. And less veiled by the day when you think about it. These are not Care Bears, the people that promote mindfulness. Yeah? So Cornwall Live, and I do this because Cornwall Live's attitude to what went on, well, let me play you the following. I'll turn this up.
Cornwall Police have issued a warning to the public about sharing speculative and prejudicial information online after a serious attack in Truro on Monday, August 24th. A major emergency service operation was witnessed in Truro city centre after a violent fight broke out, with reports of a bladed article believed to be a large knife being wielded. The people involved are believed to be known to each other, and there is no wider risk to the public, police said. In a statement last night, the force said it is aware of speculation and rumours circulating on social media which may compromise and prejudice our investigation. This is a live and active police investigation, and we ask that the public do not share speculative information online as it may compromise and prejudice our investigation. If you have information or footage relating to the incident, please report it to the police. Do not share it online.
I mean, this is where we are. Did nobody read 1984? Well, obviously, some fine people out there over the years have done, but many haven't. But even some of the comments, trying to cotton wool up what really happened. Evidence is there in black and white, as everyone's seen the footage. Yeah, I have to thumb that up. And 102 others felt the same. Why are you stopping comments on your posts fitting the narrative? Now, Cornwall Live comes out with comments are turned off for legal reasons as well as rampant racism, to be fair. I mean, call me old-fashioned, Cornwall Live, that to actually downcry your very viewership by just assuming that they're racist. I mean, it's not a winning formula. Honestly, journalism died a very long time ago. But here we are at Rotten Politics. Now think about this. This is in Truro, Cornwall. Remember, bladed article. Bladed articles. I mean, the witchcraft of words here. When journalism dies, horrible things happen. Historically.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm getting sick to death of this sort of behaviour on our streets. And look,
I mean, it is. I have to agree with Rotten Politics on this one. I mean, I don't watch all these vids. It's once in a blue moon. But, what a way to live. Seriously. Yeah? But yeah, Cornwall Live. A man was seriously injured during an incident involving bladed articles in Truro yesterday, Monday, August the 24th. Yesterday, police said 2 men in their 20s have been arrested on suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm with intent. The disorder. So armed police being called. That escalated quickly, didn't it? The disorder. So armed police being called and left 3 people injured in total, police said. At the time, a cordon was in place just off Callanwick Street near the Central Grill. I have some more data, but, In a statement at 4 p.m. yesterday, Devon and Cornwall police said 1 man suffered a potentially serious injury, 2 other men sustained minor injuries. 2 men in their 20s have been arrested on suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm with intent. They remain in police custody at this time. Those involved are believed to be known to each other, and there is no wider threat to the public. I'll leave you a link to that. Now, another online publication called The Packet, and I'm looking at other stories, and they all seem, legendary actor and Rocky Horror Picture Show star Tim Curry dies at 80. Duchy of Cornwall and council plan to swap land for recycling centre. I mean, it seems pretty legit, yeah. But their take on it is very different when it comes to detail. Like a lot. I'll leave you a link to that and this. So, The Packet, 2 men charged in connection with incident in Truro. 2 men have been charged in connection to an alleged incident in Truro City on Monday. Devon and Cornwall police said officers attended Callanwick, easy for me to say, street, at 1:45 p.m. on August the 24th, following a report of a violent disturbance involving numerous individuals. Now, they go on to mention the names of these people, right? And I kept in mind where it happened and all the rest of it, and it does tie in to where it happened, outside where it happened, and, well, I mean, it checks out the names, and you could argue, I don't know, Company's House. But, I mean, the fact that more and more by the day that this kind of thing is going on, and somewhere did I see, it was described as a brawl. Which I was, yeah. All right, let's go back to that. Think about this. This is Cornwall Live. Police issue warning after Truro brawl. I think about the information that Cornwall Live provided, and just dampened it all down by saying brawl. Now, call me old-fashioned here, but the definition of a brawl, it's usually like fisticuffs. They even go on to say, as examples, maybe involving a beer or 2, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Angry, rough, noisy fight. It's one especially under the influence of alcohol. Bladed articles? Honestly. We don't have journalists now, by and large. Few exceptions. I mean, fair play to whoever these people are, because at least they have much more detail and for good reason. Yeah? Giving people a grasp of some decent data. Who was involved in this? What happened? Should I avoid the area? Blah, blah, blah. Should I make better choices as regards, I don't know, eateries? Blah, blah, blah. here we are. Seriously. We are so in 1984, and so few people realise that. And I'll speak to you soon.